Which way do I go with this? This is a champion of gun violence prevention. It is my honor to introduce our Lieutenant Governor, Ralph Northam.
Gosh, thank you so much for that kind introduction, and thanks to all of you for taking time out of your busy schedule on this great Martin Luther King holiday, for being here today to advocate for responsible gun ownership. You know, we're not out here being unreasonable. All we're asking is that we can live in communities, that we can work in communities, that we can play, and that we can raise our children and have them to go to school, to be in safe environments where they don't have to worry about being the victims of gun violence. Is that too much to ask? No! You know, just recently, I was out at Virginia Tech in Blacksburg to attend a wedding. It was actually on New Year's Eve. And I thought about a lot of you. I thought about a lot of the families, the survivors, those that witnessed and had to be there for the most tragic, one of the most tragic days in the history of the Commonwealth of Virginia. 32 lives were lost. None of us should find that acceptable. And I appreciate you all being here today so that we don't have to continue to experience such tragedies. And I thank you all for your leadership. Laurie Haas, you have been with us since day one, and thank you for your leadership. As Josh said, I do have a bit of a unique perspective about guns. I grew up in a very rural part of Virginia, over on the Eastern Shore. I grew up hunting and fishing. I have a lot of friends that did the same. I went on to serve proudly in the United States Army. I took care of wounded soldiers during Desert Storm. I know all too well what assault weapons do to human beings. We do not need assault weapons on the streets of our society. And you know, it is the mass shootings that get the attention of the media, that get the attention of us, but let's think about what happens every day right here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Homicides, suicides, most of which use guns, collateral damage from bullets that are being fired, children being hit with ammunition. It is unfortunate that we have to come out here today and tell our stories and listen to other people's stories, but we need to hear them, don't we?
Yes.
As a pediatric neurologist, I take care of children. It's great to see our future out here with us today. One of the last patients that I saw before I took a leave of absence from my medical practice was a two-year-old toddler, innocent, who was walking through his parents' bedroom and picked up a loaded revolver from the bedside table. I don't need to tell you the rest of the story. I also want to tell you about one of my favorite patients, Catherine. I started seeing Catherine when she was 2 years old. She suffered from epilepsy. I took care of her through the years. She was one of my favorite patients. Beautiful. She grew up to be a beautiful young woman. I looked forward to every day that she would come in and see me. We would have great conversation. Well, she went on. She got married. Had a 5-month-old baby. Her husband had some issues with substance abuse, with anger management. He was out visiting. One evening she texted him and said, "Please come home." He came home, they had some words. He pulled out a revolver and shot her dead right in front of her 5-month-old. Catherine is no longer with her. It was one of the most difficult phone calls that I ever took in all my life. You know, that's not necessary. We've got to stop that. We as a society, we need to make sure that those kind of stories aren't continued to be told, especially right here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. So I agree with the Attorney General, and I appreciate his courageous work for what he's doing. It would be nice if we could get everybody to agree that we need to promote responsible gun ownership in the Commonwealth of Virginia. But as you know, not everybody is on board with us right now. So we've got to fight, that we've got to continue to fight and make sure that we keep our streets, our schools, our community safe, that so we can all go out and enjoy the Commonwealth of Virginia in peace and safety. Thank you all so much for being here today. And I wish everybody a happy Martin Luther King